Россияне, я много делала роликов из аэропортов, много. Но кто-то, может быть, из вас недавно со мной, поэтому я не могу найти, у меня столько роликов, я не могу найти, где это, ну, как бы, вернуться назад, но, пожалуйста, смотрите другого блогера.
Let's explore your infrastructure, part 3. I'm going to detour from the MBTA just a little bit today. So in my last video, I took the blue line directly to Logan Airport, which was like...
Значит, о чем речь? Что у нас есть 153 станции в метро. 153. Это, наверное, больше, чем в Питере.
You can either walk or take the Logan terminal buses. If you plan on walking, it's really not that bad. I've done it many times. If you're taking the terminal buses, just know...
Вот видите, терминал A, терминал B, терминал C.
Airline flies. Remember, there's no terminal D
У вас,
for whatever reason.
вот у меня
ABC,
у меня 4 терминала в Бостоне. У вас это даже больше, чем в Питере. У меня в Бостоне больше терминалов, чем в Питере.
The lobby of the new terminal looks amazing. It kind of reminded me of Munich Airport. This is the older section of Terminal E, and this is the check-in area.
Посмотрите, сколько флагов висит.
I think it's only like 20 years old, but it's still really, really nice. After I walked around, I went to the top of the parking deck where I got a fantastic view of the city of Boston. Keep in mind, it's only like 1 or 2 miles away from the airport. There is that new Terminal E. It's an extension of the internal terminal because there are...
Видите, вот эта желтая полоска. У вас на московских станциях и питерских есть желтые полоски? Ну, с пупырышками, для незрячих.
And honestly, I had no idea where I was going. I was just taking it to go. My favorite thing about the blue line are the frequencies. The frequencies are about every 3 to 6 minutes, somewhere the least amount of slow zones on the MBTA, practically none. So the trains can operate at almost maximum efficiency. 4 years ago, these were the newest trains in the MBTA rapid transit fleet. But once all red line trains are delivered, these will be the oldest. However, these are so nice. I still like them a lot. I like the deep blue seats. Kind of creates an aesthetic. Also, the blue line was given the color blue because it goes under the Boston Harbor. Although it's pretty self-explanatory, a lot of people actually don't know that. I got off at the Maverick station in East Boston, and again, this is one of my favorite MBTA stations.
Это вам метро, которое вы просили показать.
So clean, bright lights, and when you come above ground, you're in East Boston, you get to go explore the waterfront.
Это элеватор, чтобы спуститься.
Pretty neat. Well, anyway, I took the blue line back up into East Boston.
Напишите, есть ли у вас в метро вот это вот пупырышки?
From downtown Boston's Aquarium Station to Logan Airport, it's about a 5-7 minute ride on the blue line. Fall for part 3 at Logan Airport.
А это другая, Orange Line. Вот видите, Blue Line, Green Line, Red Line, Yellow Line.
My journey off at the Forest Hills train station, which is right near Jamaica Plain. One thing I really appreciate
about кстати, видите, in wheelchair. Я у вас вообще никогда не вижу wheelchair.
So I went up the escalators and went to go buy my Charlie ticket. A round-trip ticket's going to cost you about $4.80. They're slowly phasing away the Charlie tickets for like a tap-and-go system, so that should be fun. I grabbed my ticket and headed down to the inbound platforms. The station was in pretty good condition and was well kept. At the platform, I remembered all Orange Line trains are new, after, you know, the whole fire thing. Well, let me tell you something. I was shook. These trains are so nice. I don't think I've ever seen trains in the United States this nice. They were so clean. They had plenty of room. The screens showing what the next stop were awesome and so clear-cut. And the lighting was great. I got to see all the new apartments and condos when I was pulling out of Forest Hills. There's definitely some TOD in this area. I was honestly expecting this ride to be really slow and painful, given all the talk about the slow zones. But this ride was really
Видите, на
fast.
каждой станции
I went from
эти
Forest Hills to
пупырышки.
downtown in under 22 minutes. That's fantastic. And the views during the above ground portion of the trip are great. Although one thing is that the chairs are really slippery on the new Orange Line trains, so when we came to a stop, I fell literally out of the seat. It was kind of embarrassing. Oh, the buildings are getting bigger. It must mean we're getting closer to Boston. Yay, part 4. Today we're going to be talking about the Silver Line and leaving Logan Airport. So once your flight lands or you're somehow in Logan Airport and you want to leave, the best
Это
way
опять
to do so
аэропорт.
is going to be via the Silver Line, which is one of the rapid transit lines in the MBTA system. However, unlike a train, it is a bus. So just follow the signs to the Silver Line out from baggage claim and find one of these signs or maps. So if you're trying to get to downtown Boston, the easiest way is going to be taking the SL1 to South Station. From there, you can pick up the T subway system and commuter rail networks.
Представляете, сколько городов России смотрит на Бостон 600 тысяч. И как они хотят то же самое. Такие же туннели под водой, такие же дороги под землей.
Well, the best part about the Silver Line is you don't have to pay for it at Logan Airport. It is a free transfer from the terminal to downtown Boston. I repeat, it is free.
Free, то есть
Only from Logan
бесплатный.
Airport. So why pay $30, $40 for an Uber to downtown Boston when you could literally just take the Silver Line?